Good, y'all. Man, we finna get into this topic about the serial killer getting interviewed. A serial killer getting interviewed. Let's go.
How old were
Niggas
you
got the
when you did this?
blickies.
I'd say probably about 14, 15. I always liked the guns and getting shit for free. I ain't never want to work for no money.
So would you say you have a passion for robbing?
I understand not working
Yeah,
for
I said
nobody,
I
but damn, nigga.
fought people in the past too.
I'm saying, like, I understand, like, you don't work for nobody, but damn, nigga, you don't work for nobody. All right, shit, I'm finna go kill some niggas. What?
Bruh.
3 years, so I know I'm going to hell.
In my conversations with them, they think of themselves as soldiers in a war.
How much do these cost?
It's anywhere from 5 to 30,000. It's depending on who the target is.
So would you say there's a lot of guys walking around Milwaukee that have more than 3 bodies?
I know like multiple that got like 3, 4.
Man.
The FBI defines a serial killer as someone who has murdered 3 or more people. When we hear that, we traditionally think of white dudes like Jeffrey Dahmer or John Wayne Gacy that do freakish things to their victims. But after spending time in some of the most dangerous neighborhoods across America, I've developed a theory. I think there are many active serial killers in the country right now, and most of them are gangsters operating out of the hood. I mean, you've heard of them. The shooter, the guy that loves spinning the block. We hear about them in rap music all the time. And today, we meet with a guy who claims to be a hood hitman.
God damn it, we know all of them. Matter of fact, we see him every day. Some of us friends with these motherfuckers.
Seeing him with new ghost guns nearly every time we speak, and hearing the details about hits that I feel only an insider would know, I suspect this guy might be for real. So join me today as we step into the mind of an alleged hitman and meet the underground gunsmith who builds him untraceable weapons for the job. But first, folks, a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
Folks, news in my neighborhood recently broke that a burglary ring is operating by using drones to see if people are home.
Get that.
The guys are just about to get here, but just so you know what's going through my head, to me, one of the toughest parts of the job is knowing who's legit and who's not. I've talked to these guys a bunch on the phone. I think they're real at what they say they do, but we're gonna figure that out together in this journey. Let's get them.
Plus, this shit real. I ain't no actors, nigga.
What's up, fellas? What do you go by?
Got it.
Look at that.
What do you got there?
You know, just
Got that shit on.
How do you guys feel about doing this interview?
Yeah, let's do it. We're finna see what's going on.
I guess my first question is, what made you guys interested in doing an interview?
Well, first of all, we want to spread the authentic news about everything. You know, it's a lot of fakers out here.
What would you guys describe your profession as?
Well, you got that shit poked out.
Where I'm from. You know, I get paid to knock shit down, take a life, do whatever I gotta do. You want them dead, you call his phone. Where are you niggas? Where are you guys?
What part of the operation are you?
What the fuck, bro?
What area do you guys operate in?
We all around this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. We're not even just based in the city of we all around this motherfucker.
Hey, hold on. Like, do we ever think about, like, why he interviewing these niggas? He ain't never, like, man, these motherfuckers can potentially backdoor me. They got, bro, you know what I'm saying, untraceable guns and shit, bro.
Bruh.
I ain't playing around.
How'd you get into this?
This shit all started.
They can smoke his ass and get away with it.
It ain't even start with the money, you know, adapting to the environment. I'm a real product of my environment, so before the money came around with this shit, I've been doing this shit just out of people that don't like me and, you know, I don't like them.
How young did you get involved in the streets?
I'd say early age, at like 13, 14.
That's how it be. Jumping out the porch.
What led you to becoming a 13, 14-year-old kid out in the streets?
I had what I wanted to have, I only had.
Man, hey, my fault for stopping the video, but I'm saying, though, that's where it starts at, like 13. Man, when I was 13, bro, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, folks. My ass was playing the game. Fuck you talking about Grand Theft Auto. Fuck you talking about Call of Duty. Nigga, what? I wasn't playing, nigga. I wasn't out in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Talk to females at school. Like, Fuck all that shit. You hear me?
But I need it. I grew up around this shit. This shit mandatory.
I wasn't even thinking about that shit. You hear me?
I had siblings.
And where was your dad in this picture?
I don't know where the hell he was at. He was one of them disappearing, you know. I don't know.
How old were you when you think you did your first shooting?
I'll say probably like 14, 15. It's just a night outside, you know, we playing with guns. I see a motherfucker, I want to impress who I'm with, I get to shooting at people. You get what I'm saying?
It seems like you have a real passion for guns.
Yeah, been liking guns since I was younger. Like 12 years old, I've been watching videos of guns. I had my dad walk in the room before, and I had a phone, watching people just get shot and killed on YouTube and shit like that, when it wasn't too restricted.
How did you meet Gutta?
Oh, that's my brother, my blood brother.
Your Thanksgiving dinner tables are scary as I bet, dude. The first time you were involved in a shooting,
Hey, with
was
that
it
shit,
for
look at
money?
that.
Was it for free?
There was some niggas on the porch, we walking past, they trying to walk up to us like, y'all ain't from here, type shit. And they didn't know we had pipes, cause we look young, we don't look like we got pipe, we young that day, so they just want to try to hold niggas around and shit.
Do you know if they died?
I don't know.
How many murders would you guess you've done over what amount of time?
5 people in the past 2 or 3 years.
It would go so freaking hard. So I should just get the card. The card should just come to me.
Damn, chat. Damn.
Tell me how this career started.
It started where people know we getting shit done with the people that we already into it with ourselves. These niggas get up so much. You know, damn, we need some help. You get what I'm saying? This shit started around 17 and 16 and shit, where the money started coming in about this shit. There's some niggas out here that's scared of people they're into it with. There's some niggas that's out here not trying to run into them people. They scared of jail. They don't know how to
So basically, they like the enforcers and shit. Hey, man, we need some. Oh, nigga, we need some help, dude. I'm scared of this nigga. How much you need, nigga? Bro.
The way with shit, I'm gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? We doing this shit, no devices in the car, we covering up, we doing every precaution we gotta make.
How do you know who it is that you're taking out?
I did a real good study of details before I go out there and just start f***ing with people. You don't want innocent bystanders for no reason. They ain't
Hey,
doing
that's what I like. Hey, real shit. That's what I like to hear, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone none of that shit, though. But if you know what I'm saying, out there, you know what I'm saying, sliding, gliding on motherfuckers, don't hit the civilians. We ain't got shit to do with it. I ain't got shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? That lady over there ain't got shit. Nobody ain't got shit to do with it. The civilians ain't got shit to do with it. Don't fuck with us. We just walk. We trying to get groceries. We just trying to live a good life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, that's y'all shit. We don't know. I'm glad he said that. Real
Mostly,
shit.
are you taking out other street dudes?
Yes.
I'm glad he said at least another
Tell me
street
about your
niggas.
first murder
Get
for
other
hire.
street niggas. Don't get us.
Like
Shit.
17, 18, I got 6 bands out of it.
Is there a particular hit you remember very well?
On the where some niggas,
man, we got a life to live.
They ain't want it. So he was like, I want my money back. And I'm like, no, I don't do refunds and nothing like that. So he got some talking shit on the phone when they told that up.
How many guys like you think there are in each hood around America?
It was
Shit.
real normal where we grew up at. I know niggas that never
Bunch of
got
ass,
on
man.
social media a day in their life, man. Jersey numbers 10, 15 bodies for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
The number you just threw out, what kind of time span are we talking about?
8 years, 8 years.
How do you prepare before you go out there?
As soon as they tell me who it is, I do my research for about a day
bro.
or two. And I'm doing all type of Facebook investigations.
All that shit.
Investigations.
All that
See
shit.
what the fuck it is.
Wait, who the fuck you?
And this shit,
God.
bro, we CCAP niggas. They got all your information on there from when you got locked up.
Damn,
whatever
I'm
you told
bro.
your lawyer, and your arresting officers, the judge, your address, your full name, your date of birth, all the information is up there.
And would you say the majority of guys that you
Man, again, my fault for stopping the video. Man, they got, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure motherfuckers know. But they even got, you know what I'm saying, websites. You can pay like 50 cents or $1 just to, you know what I'm saying, look up motherfuckers' address. All you gotta do is type in their name. That shit crazy. You see they face, all type of shit. That shit insane.
take out are on CK?
Yeah. You come and sit at that motherfucker, fuck you up.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
So we talked a lot about this happening on foot in front of a house. Do you guys actually ever go into someone's house?
Yeah, see, that's a situation where some of these niggas don't like to come outside, so we gotta come in that bitch.
How do you get into someone's house?
Bro, we kick doors, all type of shit. You wanna play inside the house games, we'll put a on your ass. That's how niggas is. Niggas think with their dick all the time.
You playing this shit? All right, we gonna come in your shit, playing shit too. All right.
Do you have a honeypot situation?
A lot of them. All she wants is a little piece of change.
Isn't that a pretty big witness at the crowd?
So she know what come with this shit.
Have you guys ever been shot at?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure shit.
I got hit one time. I got hit in my arm. I got stomach shots too, but that shit don't count. Bro. That shit.
Damn.
That was before I started slaying down, so I don't even believe in that shit.
What time of day are you?
Nigga said he got shot in his stomach, but that ain't shit though.
This is where the fun begins.
Anytime. It don't matter. As soon as the money clear, we in route.
But what makes you do that rather than?
I ain't gonna lie, I would've stopped right there like, yeah, I'm
I
done.
can't do all that shit. And then I ain't have a passion for all that shit growing up. I always liked the guns and getting shit for free. I ain't never wanted to work for no body.
So would you say you have a passion for robbing and killing?
Yeah, I started robbing at like 12 years old. I still do it to this day, but I was stealing out the store when my mama was shopping. And shit.
Ain't no elevation.
And did your
nigga.
mom encourage that?
Hell no, my mama was strict as hell. She don't like none of this shit I do.
I bet she did. She tried to steal your ass. You like, fuck her.
Can you give us an estimate of how many
We don't know.
murders
We
you
don't know.
think you've seen in your career?
Hundreds and hundreds.
What is the legal definition of a serial killer?
A serial killer is a person that kills in a series and not as opposed to like a mass murderer who walks into a school or a church and shoots as many people as they can.
How many bodies does someone have to be considered a serial killer?
You know, I would say that you have
About
to have
5.
more than 2 or 3, 4.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is one of those stories that's really hard to verify. Fentanyl dealers, hey, send me the fentanyl. I can see it on FaceTime. It's easy. Every time I call this guy, he has a new ghost gun. The last time I called him, he had a rapper's chain that he had, I guess, stolen by force at gunpoint. So he definitely does shit. The question is, are his numbers inflated? So we're gonna talk to some street guys that I think can give us some clarification that maybe this guy's legit, maybe he's not, because I really don't know in this story. Many men wish death on me.
Blood in my
What's up, big
ass,
dog?
dog. And I can't see.
Take the today.
What's up, Jay Grits? How you doing, brother? Good to meet you.
Niggas trying to take my
you
life
said it before.
away.
How did you label yourself?
Street nigga.
I wanted to get a couple
Street nigga. You can say
opinions.
nigga.
No, I can't. But I wanted to get a couple opinions on this alleged hitman that I've met. If someone wants someone dead, does it make sense to go outside of your clique and ask someone that you don't even know to
You
bring
know what
you
I'm saying?
in?
That's what I was saying more than like the personal relationship shit. Like they have to really know each other to even put that trust and say, "Oh, I trust bro
And
to
I
go,"
feel like you gonna really
and
take
not tell on me.
because niggas can't keep their mouth shut.
That's
anyway.
true, though.
So nigga know about it.
That's true.
Know.
So the chance of someone keeping their mouth shut for 10, 15 plus murders is very unlikely.
I ain't never seen shit like that. Like here, like, I done seen niggas get 5 and over the course of 20 years.
Do you know that to be considered a serial killer, that means 3 bodies or more? So would you say there's a lot of guys walking around Milwaukee that have more than 3 bodies?
I know like multiple motherfuckers that got like 3, 4.
Seedance 2.0 is now on Artlist, and you can get precisely what you want.
I'll take a robbery with a
What to you are the key parts of having a successful mission?
You can't have your identity shown.
Oh,
Wear
God.
some outstanding shit like wear a wig or some shit. Wear big ass saggy clothes or some shit like that. Ride the block, see who in it. I get out the car down the street. We walking up to the
That's what I was thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? If you ever do some shit, man, don't show your weight size. Don't show your body size. I'm talking about, nigga, wear like 10 pair of hoodies or some shit. Bro, be out there fat as hell. You know what I'm saying? So if you do get caught, that ain't me. That ain't me. Bro.
this motherfucker and we fucking everybody up on the port. I'm just making some more money for this extra done.
You kill the whole family.
We gonna fuck them up. It depends though. I ain't trying to do shit to no kids.
They also say that when there are
God
witnesses
damn.
around the guy that they have to hit, that they also sometimes
I love
take
these
out the
killers,
witness.
man.
Is that common in a hood hit?
Not super common, really, because it does happen, but killing all of the witnesses is not typical, I would say, in gang hits, because there might be 20 people on the street. What you're counting on there is the high likelihood that people are just not going to cooperate with the police.
For those doubting that somebody can get away with multiple bodies, consider this. In many cities across the United States, the clearance rate, or in other words, the solve rate for murders, can be ridiculously low, especially during the early 2020s COVID period, which was a golden era for getting away with crime. For example, in recent years, Chicago has had clearance rates as low as 30% and Flint, Michigan as low as 21%. And keep in mind, in gang-dominated neighborhoods, these are places that typically don't work with police. So to me, the idea of someone getting away with a few murders, while shocking, is certainly plausible.
If their goal is to remain under detection by killing everyone at a scene, does that not...
Hey, not only that, niggas in Chicago, boy, you get away with murder, you will not get found. Like, motherfuckers, police will not even search for your ass. There's so many unsolved cases in Chicago, it's ridiculous.
Put them at the top of the food pyramid for priority for police?
Absolutely, for sure.
Let's go further into their tactics. They say they also outfit their guns with switches when they do that. Is that a good tactic or a dumb tactic?
Unless they've got military training and know how to handle an automatic weapon, it usually doesn't work out that good.
Sound of my gut.
You know what I mean? Automatic weapons are a lot more difficult to deal with than people think. You can do a lot of damage quickly.
So these guys also said that if they're taking someone out, if there's witnesses around that person, that they shoot everybody at the crime scene. Does that sound legit?
That's what you supposed to do.
That's what you should do. I mean, I wouldn't say you should. I mean, it's not what you should do, but if you want to get away, that's the way.
I feel like that turns one shooting into a mass shooting.
Exactly.
You don't think that brings a lot more attention to the scene?
It probably do, but it's a murder already, so what do we care?
How much do these cost?
It's anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000. It depends on who the target is.
What's typical?
Typical 10,000, niggas be one of the rap niggas out the group. That's 10,000 right there.
Your most common client is a rapper that wants to
Hold on.
What's typical?
Typical 10,000, niggas be one of the rap niggas out
the rap niggas out the group, 10,000.
Your most common client is a rapper.
Hey, it's a couple thousand, couple 10 for a rap nigga.
Why don't they just do it themselves?
It's a lot of people that feel like they too noticeable. They know me, or they scared, or I ain't trying to go risk my freedom for this shit. And, you know, it's a ballpark of excuses, bro. But I don't give a what's going on unless I want my money. You know what I'm saying?
How do they communicate with you?
It's usually through FaceTime because that's the most untrackable thing. If it's some out-of-state shit and I gotta go out-of-state for some shit, but really it's a pull-up, bro. I'll chop it up with you.
You'll travel out of state to do this?
Yeah, but I need a deposit.
And you'll do that for
I need a
10 grand?
deposit.
I'll do it.
Oh, bro.
Can you tell me about the psychological profile of these hood hitmen that are just willing to kill
So I need
someone
a
for
deposit, nigga.
very low amounts of money?
About?
In my conversations with them, they think of themselves as soldiers in a war. They don't think of themselves as serial killers, certainly. They think of serial killers as sexual deviants. I mean,
Technically they are soldiers at war because they in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you think of they serial killers because they, you know what I'm saying, whacking shit. Hey, some of them niggas are serial killers in the street, though. You know what I'm saying? For these niggas, they ain't killing civilians and shit, motherfuckers like us and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These soldiers are on the front line. They trying to, you know what I'm saying, go to war with other street niggas. But other motherfuckers, yeah, they serial killers. They just whacking babies and motherfuckers just walking down the street, you know what I'm saying, on some la, you know, bro. And then, bruh, you know.
grow up in poverty without hope, or without, structure in your life. And your structure becomes the street, and it's violence, and that's all you see, and that's what you get rewarded for. In fact, I would argue places like the west side of Chicago, the south side of Chicago are war zones in a lot of ways. It becomes glorified inside the community, inside of those tight-knit circles, the people you're looking up to. If you're a 10, 11-year-old kid, the guys you're looking up to may be, unfortunately, you know, the 17, 18-year-old guys, and that's what they're talking about, you know, putting this guy down, you know, running up on these guys and that, and starts to
scratches on his nose
and then you
shit.
see it, and if you grow up in Garfield Park, and you haven't seen a dead body by the time you're 12 or 13, you are an anomaly. These guys are really, for all intents and purposes, are serial killers. That put guys in prison who killed more people than most serial killers.
How have ghost guns changed the game in your business?
So first off, we did this interview. When I had my CCL, ATF came and took that bitch like a couple months after that. After that, we got set up for real. So we just driving down the street, we getting ready to take go somewhere and shit. But right before we pull up to the motherfucking house, we see police on one side of the street, the other on the other side. One of them came down this street, did a U-turn and flagged our shit. We pull over, and they ass hop out. We trying to hide guns and shit, but couldn't hide them. I mean, if it's on your side of the car, they gonna put that bitch on you, type shit.
Pretty
In the
much,
back seat
yeah.
and in the front, so we couldn't really hide the guns. Well, they took us to jail and shit. They took one of the guns they thought was a rare gun. It was an M&P with a switch. That
Look at that
motherfucker, they ended
motherfucker.
up letting me out like a few days to a week afterwards. They kept the gun and shit. They ain't trying to release no guns to me. And right now, the site that I got the FRT from, they ain't selling them no more until the ATF, like, investigate the device, how it worked for real.
But the ATF connected a lot of guns that were used in murder weapons to you?
Yeah, I had a lot of guns out there in my name. I got at least over 1,000 guns in my name out there in Texas.
What would you do with a gun after a hit?
Immediately sell it. It'd be posted before the shit even happened. I'll have motherfuckers lined up for like the next day or the same day, and it'll already be sold.
They also say
bro,
they ditch guns
sell
in
that
bodies
shit.
of water, or they break the guns down, scramble the parts, and resell the different assembled guns to YNs. Do you think that is a good strategy to get rid of the guns?
Getting rid of a gun in bodies of water or whatever is
But y'all know
a good
who?
strategy. Reusing them is a less of a good strategy because, you know, you always run the risk that there's maybe some common denominator with a piece that is led back. You know what I mean?
What do you think is unique about your approach that has allowed you to stay away from law enforcement?
Bro, I done got investigated for this shit before, multiple times, but like I said, the phones and the motherfucking hidden identities and camera actions and shit
You're
like that.
professional in this
That's the
shit.
thing, bro.
What do you mean
Oh,
by hidden
God.
identities and camera actions?
Like, don't catch yourself on fucking camera, you know, stupid. And then, when you do this hit with this outfit, you never wear it again. Like,
Don't wear that shit again.
A different size shoe.
Motherfuckers always wearing the same fucking outfit. The next well, not even the next day, they be outside in 20 minutes later.
You know what I'm saying?
The guys I'm interviewing say they use ghost guns that they mill themselves, which we watch them do. They never touch the body of their victim. They sometimes wear shoes that are different sizes to each crime, and they never carry a cell phone during the crime. How would you grade their killing strategy?
That's a good strategy.
It
You're taking
is.
a lot of the forensic stuff out of it. right?
Exactly.
Cell phone towers now have been for a long time. If you can track a suspect's cell phone to a scene, that's really good circumstantial evidence based on other factors, weapons, all of that. You know, if all of that is true, then yeah, but you could read that in a book. You know what I mean?
You know, I've traveled to a lot of different types of people, cultures. I've pretty much seen it all in the United States. One observation I've had is that backdooring, you don't find it anywhere else more than in a Black Hood. People willing to kill each other, willing to rob their friend for like the lowest amount of money. Like you don't see that in Asian neighborhoods. You don't see that in white neighborhoods. What do you think that is?
You wanna know something that's crazy? I'm gonna bring up an example. Every time I went to jail and shit, like, if you observe, when the black people come in, the other black people looking at them some type of way, trying to find out, oh, this nigga a rat, this nigga a snitch, I'm on his ass, I'm gonna take something from him, this and that. When the white people come in, they greet their people, they all together chilling. When the Mexican people come in, hey, you good, they help them with their shit, everybody chilling. I really feel like with black people, it's a jealous and envy thing. We always got AR-15s, and micro AR-15s to be specific. We ain't have no little big ass guns.
Why is that?
It's the easiest to get around with. It's concealable.
How many guns do you think you've sold in your life?
Definitely over 3,000 guns.
3,000.
So you know your way around guns.
Yeah, for sure.
If a gun you sell is used in a hit, what do you think?
Some are using a
community.
hit. I'll say about, if it, just an estimate, if it was about 3,000 guns I sold, I'll say about at least 500-600 was used.
Because of time constraints, we cannot show this full video on YouTube. But if you would like to see this whole video, raw and uncut on Patreon, use code AR15 for 50% off your first month on the site. Thank you and enjoy. Now back to the episode.
We saw with our own eyes ghost guns and the milling of those guns. Do you think that alone suggests these guys have some level of experience in something nefarious?
Yeah, I mean, they have other factors. Like, I mean, could just be trying to impress you, right? But beyond that, they may be selling bullshit guns, right? They may be convincing people that these are really, you know, something special. So it could be a scam, but it also may be an active thing that works. So they make these guns to sell them.
It sounds like you could literally not give a shit if this ends up being a weapon that someone uses to kill someone with.
No.
Ain't gonna give a shit.
The government sell weapons that kill people. It just depends on the person.
It feels like you kind of have a cold heart towards the world.
He ain't saying shit.
Are you scared of going to hell?
No. I told my mama many times, I know I'm going to hell.
Why do you say that?
Because I know a lot of the shit that I did will lead me there.
Do you have any fear of prison?
I'm not going to prison. I'd rather bang it out with the police. I'm gonna be reborn, so.
How old were you when you saw your first dead body?
14.
Hey, my thing is about being reborn. I mean, I don't want to get into no spiritual religion and stuff, but my thing is, you down here shooting people, killing people, and all that. You're gonna reap what you sow. Whatever you did here, you're gonna reap that. That's all I'm gonna say.
And your home life at this time was all right?
Yeah. Are you weren't being abused? Nope.
There wasn't any man in the house beating the shit out of you?
Nope.
A lot of people look at the impact of drill rap on culture and they say that it's a cancer, that it's leading to so many murders and deaths and shootings and poverty and fucked up situations. Do you think drill rap is a negative impact on our society?
Hell yeah, bro. That shit play a big ass part because everybody want to fit in, bro.
If a mom gets killed, if a kid gets killed, an accountant gets killed, and a super street guy gets killed, the super street guy is less prioritized simply because he's not as innocent.
If this is the murder guy, he's a really bad guy, we really want to solve that because he's likely killed by another really bad guy. And the truth of the matter, however harsh this sounds, if you solve that murder and get the bad guy who killed him, now you've taken two bad guys off two bad guys have been taken off the street. We're going to get more cooperation if some mom who's walking home with her groceries gets caught in a crossfire. We just are, because even the neighborhoods that don't want to cooperate as much with us are going to be more cooperative because that's wrong on its face. Where, you know, if you're living in some of these really challenged, underprivileged neighborhoods and you're just trying to get by life day to day, mind your own business, stay alive, and the guy you know who's the bad guy down the street gets shot, it's like, I mean, I've had these very specific conversations with people like, come on, detective, I mean, that guy's been a pain in my ass, been a pain in the neighborhood for years, and now he's gone. You want me to put myself at risk to help you out? Would you?
No.
I mean, you know, like, and how do you argue that point?
Tell me more about the attitude of like, we gotta do what we gotta do, as if like you have no other options.
At some point, we ain't had no other options, and then it's just at this point now, we got somewhat of an option, but we so deep in this shit, like, changing up now, what the f for? Because it's already what we like doing for real, for real.
So your neighbors must hear a lot of strange noises coming from your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Do you live in situations like duplexes or apartments where you have neighbors that can hear through the walls?
A lot of the banging shit, I do it in like a closed door far back of the house where people can't really hear. Man, most of the time, I probably do this shit in the garage or something.
Would you feel bad?
Yeah, and all that shit.
I wouldn't kill you.
Why not? What if someone paid you to do it?
I'll kill them for trying to pay to do it.
My dog. So obviously we don't want anyone to die in the filming of this video. So we're gonna do a
Speaking of that shit,
recreation.
though, I was like, man, Tommy G, bro, yo ass doing these interviews with these murders, they might potentially get your ass. Back door your ass, nigga.
I want you to simulate what does a real life call look like if you're negotiating a hit. So what you're about to see is that.
Oh no. Who's that? Yo, what I was finna say, hey, I got a big move going on, man. There's a lot of money on the floor right now. I need y'all to meet me at the big house. All right, bet. So we on the way. All right, bet. Make y'all wait. Be here in like 5 minutes. Yeah,
Damn, look at that shit. They ready for that. They out here.
Yo, brothers. What's going on? You chilling, man?
Well, they finna go to war. Bro, they ain't playing out here, y'all. They is not playing.
What we talking about today? Man, I got action for you boys, so shit. I've been getting this nigga name, shit, dick. This nigga been running off and shit though. Yeah, cause people be on shit. But I think he really be at his big house on shit. I'm finna show you a picture, matter of fact. Yeah. Here you go right here. Got a couple of them. Let's see the homepage where this nigga from. Oh yeah. I know him from around the way, brother. You do? Yeah. You be cool. See me get the address. What's his last name? It's safe. Well, his address right here. So what the fuck, like what really happened though? I've been getting this nigga on dick, but I've been throwing extras on everything that I've been giving the nigga. He ain't paying that pay. He ain't paid back. So how much we talking, man? Man, we talking about 20 bucks. 20 bucks? How about 25, man? We could do 22.50. Nah, we sticking with the 25 or you gonna be done with the birdie yourself. 25, you got it. Alright, where's that?
You said 25 or you be dumping the body yourself. Hey, good negotiation, niggas.
You know how this shit do.
What is it like taking someone's life?
It's really normal. But it's gonna be on your mind all the time.
Hell yeah. That's taking a soul. You taking somebody's soul. Hey, hold on. I'm just saying, like, even though, you know what I'm saying, street niggas killing street niggas, at the end of the day, you taking somebody's soul. You gonna, you know what I'm saying, think about that shit every fucking day. And every fucking day, and every time you do it, you taking a bit of, you know what I'm saying, part of yourself each day. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you doing all this shit. Just saying, Chad.
Like,
just saying.
Like, damn, why I do this to this motherfucker?
But you feel regret usually for the day or two after?
Yeah, because you gonna see your family online crying and shit. And some of these people you might not even know you can really be related to. Because it happened before.
Has there ever been a job that's haunted you or woken you up at night thinking about it?
I ain't gonna say it woke me up at night, but I do think about shit all the time. I be thinking about that shit sometimes. Because it be some of these people that I knew personally, like you said, I was like, damn, but I needed the money. It's backdoor as a bitch, but I grew up around backdoor ass shit.
What do you think about that somebody's life was worth money for you?
I don't think too much of it, bro, because they'd do the same to me if they had the opportunity to.
What do you see the next 10, 15 years?
Yeah, I see myself in the next 10, 15 years at a point in life where we don't gotta do this shit. I don't wanna live in the United States no more. I gotta get the fuck out of here because my face is too bad. Rich as hell in another country.
Folks, that was a wild episode. I just want to say there's things that I cannot show on YouTube, texts I've gotten, videos I've gotten. I delivered exactly what we said in the title. I'll just leave it at that. Appreciate you guys. See you next week. Peace.
Man, that shit crazy, man. Like, a lot of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Hey, some of these niggas don't be having a choice, though. You got to think about that, too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. As a man, you know what I'm saying? You got to have accountability. You know what I'm saying?